So as what I told you in my big fat journey, went ahead and did no exercise last week outside of work. Like work is exercise in its own way, but I didn't do any outside work like walking and stuff like that. So how did the diet go? Well, I ended up losing 6 pounds, a little bit over. And I'm really not sure how the hell that happens. Keto is apparently an amazing diet because I've been blowing a constant 2.7. Take that how you will, but my ketone level is doing absolutely fantastic. So, keeping up with what I'm eating and keeping the ketones going, hopefully that'll be for a brighter future. But just past the 60-pound mark, even. Oh, you're so precious. You're so precious. He hasn't had milk in a while, obviously. Well, actually, no, he had some for the freaking one. Don't you try and pretend you didn't have any. You just had some not that long ago. He is a milk whore. I swear, if I owned a cow, I would wake up in the morning, see him out in the backyard sucking on a cow's tit. Call me wrong. Call me wrong. You would be out there on that cow's tit going, oh yeah, fresh milk straight from your source. Yeah, I know. One of these times I need to get silk milk and see if he'll drink that, because honestly, I think silk milk is keto. But regardless, this is the Fat and Happy Show, everybody. Let's get to it. Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the Fat and Happy Show. Come on in, take off your pants, and have yourself a bowl of cereal, where this boy needs his milk, obviously, because he won't stop. Stop it. At least he got into position this time. He's learning where he needs to go to get his milk. Thank God. Not gonna lie, the news stories for today are, they're not that great. But I really did want to get back into doing shows again because even though there hasn't been any news, I need to find stuff to cover. Because otherwise, if I don't do the show enough, it's gonna start tanking and subscriber count is going up. So let's not stop it. If you subscribe, thank you. Love you. Leave a like while you're at it, please. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the holidays of today, where we're going to go and start off with Beer Lovers Day. Of course, who doesn't love a good beer? Me. Trust me, I'm more of one of those Mike's Hard Lemonades, the Seagrams, the pansy drinks that your mom drinks at home. I drink out of her same fridge. It's also Google Commemoration Day, where God bless today, because we got not only just beer, but we also got Google, which is a very fun combination. Now this one's kind of a mouthful. It's National Neither Snow Nor Rain Day. And you might be like, well, what is that, like a weather day? No, it's actually for the U.S. Post Office Day, because neither snow nor rain is going to stop your package from getting delivered. So God bless USPS. And lastly, of course, is Labor Day. But guess what? I'm in retail, so I have to work it anyways. That's fine. I'm fine with it. Labor Day is just another day. It's just like your birthday. It's a day. Christmas, of course, is my favorite holiday of the year. Halloween is kind of a close second, and then Thanksgiving, of course. But anyways, let's go and get to the bad news of today, where we're going into the world of tennis, where, hopefully I don't butcher this, Novak Djokovic. I think it's Djokovic. Novak Djokovic. Whatever. I'm going to butcher it 10,000 times before I get it right. But he accidentally hit a line judge because he got mad. He went ahead, you know how tennis players usually have a couple balls on them? And they'll bounce one down and then they'll hit it back to the other people. Well, he decided to go ahead and hit it pretty dang hard, not looking where he was hitting, and just hit a line judge, which to me seemed not that intense to cause her to have to walk off the dang court and just be like, hit me. But you want to know something? It's whatever. I don't care. She had that reaction and he did it. So they're like, hey, you kind of can't do that. So unfortunately, you're disqualified. Now here's the kicker for anyone who doesn't know tennis. Is he's the number one rank. Technically, he just lost to a 20 seed. 20th rank, and the number one seed being out of the U.S. Open is kind of a big deal, so that's unfortunate for him, but it is what it is. You can't just do whatever you want. There's rules. Stupid hair. He finished his milk. Do I give him more? For your own good, I say no, but you're so damn cute, so I say yes, but just a little bit. Just a splash. Now for the good news of today, where we're going to Branson, Missouri. Now I wasn't able to find the name of the man that's doing this, but there's a guy in Branson, Missouri who is buying up old hotels. And what he's doing is he's changing them into low-income apartments. And I think that that is absolutely awesome. Now, specifically, this isn't like government housing of where you are making so crap low bottom tier dollar amounts that you can't support your family and stuff like that. This is instead for that middle income like me, of where I wanted to go have an apartment and I'm working a full-time job. I have no one else to help pay bills, but I need to get out of my parents' house type thing. Now, fortunately enough, I had enough saved up to where I could do down payments to have my own house. But, yeah, a lot of people don't have that privilege to have that. So what these are is they're apartments for that middle class. Like, they're working, and the government is like, well, you're working too much and you're earning too much for us to really give you money. So, all in all, it's about $495 for, like, a little studio, and then upwards of $695 a month for a little bit more. I don't know what all goes into it, but that's the price range of what these apartments are going for. Currently, it sounds like he has 10 hotels that he's converting, and he's hopefully going to take it from 2,000 rooms up to 20,000 rooms here in some time. But I think it's an absolutely awesome idea, taking old hotels that have ran out of business and making them into something new and luxurious for people in need. But now let's go ahead and get into the dad joke of the day, where of course it's going to be cheesy humor in the form of a question. What do you call a camel with no humps?
A horse.
Humphrey. Gotta love Humphrey. That's a good name. Should get a dog named Humphrey, because, you know, dogs like humping. But now we go ahead and we go back into a pet photo of the day. This is the last one that I have for right now. So if you have any pet photos, be sure to submit them. But for this week, we have Joe, which is a gold and white pupper and absolutely cute and adorable. I don't know what breed he is exactly, but he absolutely looks cute, adorable, and very, very cozy in his home. But alas, with that, we are now to the 2 cents moment of the day. Now is the part of the show where Kyle gives his 2 cents. Throughout life, there will always be hardships that we're going to have to face and overcome. Problems and obstacles, and sometimes they just never seem to end. You keep getting pummeled like a game of dodgeball back in middle school. And you just wonder, when does it stop? But that's just it. All hardships and all bad events eventually have an end. And you just gotta focus on that sometimes. Instead, you can see all the negatives coming at you, or you can look towards that inevitable light at the end of the tunnel. Everybody gets a break eventually. Sometimes it won't be that big or grand as you may be wanting, but a break is a break, and when you get it, enjoy it. That was a really quick 2 cents, but it is true. I've been through a lot of hardships in my life. Went through a whole freaking year of depression. No, not a full year. I think it was about 4 months of solid depression. And it was terrible. Didn't think it would ever end. But now that I've gotten through it and I've been on a huge increase in life over the past year, I've been happier than ever. There's always a light at that end of the tunnel, and you're gonna have to fight for it. You'll always have to fight for that light at the end of the tunnel. So just always keep your positive attitude going, and when the tough gets tough, just try and take the hits and look towards the inevitable end to it all. Not death, but the inevitable getting a break. So you can't keep getting pummeled down deeper and deeper and deeper. There's eventually a bottom, and you can't go deeper than that bottom. But anyways, it's nice to be back here in front of the camera. Unfortunately, I decided I couldn't get enough news stories. I gave it all day. This is currently 9:30, and I gotta try and see if I can have this edited by midnight. But yeah, there just wasn't anything. So hopefully we get something that's not political coming here soon. Because the only other news story I had was that Trump boats were sinking, and I didn't want to cover that because I just thought it was too political. I hate politics. I just hate it. Vote independent. But regardless, that's going to do it for this episode of the Fat and Happy Show, everybody. It was nice being back. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Hopefully, give me some good news stories. Something. A good night.